Lake Orion High School's production of the musical Bye Bye Birdie opens this Friday. We dropped in on rehearsals last week Thursday to meet the cast and crew and found out that the pressure was only just beginning. Bye Bye Birdie is a musical about an Elvis-like rock star who gets drafted and takes part in a promotion that searches for a teenage girl to receive one final kiss before he's sent overseas. Director Theo Zelaya described how Bye Bye Birdie was chosen as this year's production.
Because I was going to do Grease, but it's on Broadway, so we couldn't get it. And I thought, what else would be fun for the kids? Because they've wanted to do Grease ever since the last Grease was done. So I thought Bye Bye Birdie's fun. A lot of numbers in it. I didn't realize how many numbers in it because there are a lot of them. And thank goodness we've got Pam Stroven to choreograph. And it's fun for the kids. It's upbeat. After West Side Story and Fiddler on the Roof, we wanted to do something happy, so that's why we did Oklahoma last year. And now this is really happy.
The musical was cast in January and rehearsals have been going on ever since. Nick Middleton stars as Conrad Birdie, his first starring role. He said that he prepared for the role by watching the movie version of the musical and by running old Elvis movies.
Well, it's kind of fun, actually, especially in this play, because in this particular play and the character that I play, the girls, they're all over me and stuff, so it's kind of cool, but I really like my character a lot because of that. But as for nerve-wracking or anything, well, I get nervous when I, have to perform with a large group. But we do it, we practice it so much and go over everything all the time that it's getting to be a lot easier.
Kelly Nelson stars as Kim McAvee, the girl chosen to receive Birdie's kiss. She said that she's always been a fan of the movie in which Anne Margaret plays the same role.
Well, the movie, in 7th grade, I had a slumber party. My mom brought it home. I was so embarrassed that I had to watch a musical, and I fell in love with it that night. I was so excited we were doing it here. It's my favorite movie in the whole world. So Anne Margaret's like beautiful and whatever, and so I'm trying to do it. I'm just trying to be funny and ditzy, and I'm a fun person, so it's kind of fun to be able to do it on stage.
Well, it is a lot of fun, but it's a lot of hard work. Memorizing lines, learning the songs, and a lot of stress of we're a little bit behind and trying to keep up with the schoolwork and everything else and doing it all at the same time. But it's a lot of fun, meet a lot of friends and have a lot of good times. And then it's all worth it on opening night or every night of the performance when the audience cheers. It's basically what we're doing it for, I suppose.
It's tiring to sing and dance at the same time, and I'm not much of a dancer, so it's really hard. And the music is really low for me, so it's hard for me to sing it, but they're kind of changing a lot of stuff, so to make it more easier for me, but it is difficult. But it's fun, so.
Dan Kennedy portrays Hugo Peabody, Kim's jealous boyfriend.
The most difficult would just be, like, some of the stuff he does isn't really natural for me, even though we're kind of the same person, but it's awkward. Like he's got to act macho, but shy at the same time. Is kind of hard.
Musical director Jeff Jones faces the difficult task of conducting the pit band to provide the score for the musical. The school had to pay a royalty fee to use the music.
It's a tough undertaking each year, putting together with all high school musicians. And this is the actual music that professionals played on Broadway. They don't get to, it's not any easier for them. They have to play in 8 to 9 different key signatures all the time.
1991 Lake Orion graduate Brian Simmons returned to his alma mater to help out with the production.
Mrs. Zelaya needed a little help, and I had a little time to give, and I enjoy theater because I was in I was in the South Pacific, which was in '89. Anything Goes was in '90, and Once Upon a Mattress was in '91. And I had a good time, and I want to see these kids have the same good time that I had.
Pam Stroven's responsibility is to take the huge cast of extras, many of whom don't have singing or dancing experience, and get them to perform complicated musical numbers. With just a week left, everyone agreed that it's crunch time.
Now we are really running scared. We are very serious. Our adrenaline's up. We will learn twice as fast, and we will pay attention like we should have been doing for the last 3 months because we're scared, and it will be a fabulous show. I have no doubt in my mind. These are all tremendous young people.
We haven't done a run-through yet, and I think our first run-through might be the first performance, but hopefully we do it good, and hopefully we start getting it, and I think it will be fine, because it always comes through.
Yeah, now it's just the stress details stuff, so mostly stress.
Hectic. We have yet to go through the play once, all the way through. The kids are excited, but they don't realize that they have to really buckle down. Sometimes it doesn't happen until opening night week, and it's getting real close, so I'm going to be jumping on them a little bit, and they're going to realize it real soon.
On last week's newscast, we dropped in on the cast of Bye Bye Birdie to see how rehearsals were coming along. Well, all their hard work and preparation was put to the test this past Friday as the curtain went up on opening night.
Here, I'll let you know. Ready.
With just minutes before showtime, things were bustling backstage as cast members were made up and finishing touches were put in place. To get things going, Conrad Birdie, a.k.a. Nick Middleton, arrived in a '57 Chevy and was mobbed by adoring fans. Birdie greeted the folks standing in line before opening up the doors.
Wow, these people out here. We gotta let them inside now. Let's let them go inside now. Let's go.
A standing room-only crowd enjoyed a near-flawless performance of catchy tunes and dazzling dance numbers, and after the final bows, cast members and family gathered for a post-show reception. We caught up to some of the stars to get their reaction to the opening night performance.
Well, it's great to finally have opening night done with. I'm losing my voice though, so I'm a little worried for tomorrow, but I think it went pretty well and had a lot of fun.
Perfect. Does it seem like you guys put all the months into it that, has it gone by really fast?
And actually, it does seem like it's been a lot of work, and it has. Those long practices are really catching up, and I'm glad it's all over with pretty soon.
Any highlights for you during the play? Any special moments you remember?
Well, not particularly, but there was an incident in the dress rehearsal last night where a friend of mine showed a little too much, and that was nice.
I'm glad that it came all together because at dress rehearsal we did really bad. So I'm glad that it came together, and I'm excited for the rest of the nights.
Must be something about opening nights. I hear traditionally things always seem to come together.
Yeah, opening and closing nights are the best, and the nights in between are sort of laggy, but hopefully we'll keep the energy up.
Any highlights for you? Any special moments?
My favorite moment was when Nick Middleton had his skirt tucked into his underwear, and everyone saw it.
Well, I'm excited because we did such a great job, and this is my first year having a real lead, so it's just wonderful.
Does the term show stealer mean anything to you?
Well, that's what everybody says, but I don't know.
What did it like for you?
It was really hard at first because I couldn't get into character, but all of a sudden it came. All of a sudden.
Total excitement. It really came together tonight, so it was great.
What about you? Any specific moments or anything that you feel really went together well?
Anytime I was singing, this is the first year I had a lead, so it was like the pure emotion, and it's really, really exciting. Curtain call was awesome.
It was great. The whole show came together great. It's just exciting. I love it.
Any specific moments for you? Anything that you really felt was special?
Well, I thought my Sincere song went quite well. And the ending part when I dress up in my dress, I thought it was kind of funny. There's a story behind that last night, which you probably heard from Albert, but no, I thought the whole show, it was just great. It was just great.
The dance numbers and everything just seemed to come off without a hitch. I mean, it seemed really good.
Well, we just been practicing for so long, and then having the crowd there. It was a great crowd tonight. They laughed and everything, and we just fed off the energy that the crowd gave us, and that's what did it, I think, is just having the crowd's energy and everything.